Hello everyone, good morning all of you. Welcome to you all in today's our fourth online session of chapter number 13. And as you know already, the name of our chapter number 13 is Fields and Fences. In our first three previous online session, we studied about the perimeters. We are taking we are studying the basic knowledge of perimeter. So now today we revise that knowledge. After that we are going to study some more topics of perimeter, and then after we see and study what is the area and the sums regarding area. So let us start our today's session with the revision. What is the perimeter? The length of the boundary of a closed figure. If any figure is closed, and the second thing is that if that figure is 2D shape, that figure is in the 2D form, yani two dimensional, then the length of that boundary is known as the perimeter of that figure. Or we can say that every closed plane figure has some boundary. So see here, this is the shape of the rectangle. This is also closed figure, and also this is 2D figure, two dimensional, that is the length and the breadth. So we can say that the length of this shape, the length of the boundary of this shape is known as the perimeter. Or in another word, we can say that if we are adding, if we are add their outer side, then we are getting the perimeter. Now one question arises in your mind that how to measure the perimeter. There are the different ways to measure the perimeter. So let us see. The first one, when any figure is made up with the straight line, then if we want to find out, measure it, then we are using ruler or we are using measuring tape, and we measure that all measurement, and then after in the last we are added that all measurement in each other. So see here, this is the figure, this is the object which is made by straight line. So like this we are using measuring tape, and in the last we are adding all the side in each other to get the perimeter of the shape. This thing is possible when any object or any figure which is made by straight line. Now what about the others? If that figure is not made up with straight lines, then how we can measure the perimeter of that shape or that object? So at that time we are using a string, or we can say that thread, to measure the boundary of that figure. And then measure of the total length of that string will give the perimeter of that figure. So first of all, what we want to do? First of all, we have to take any thread or a string, then we are just measuring it, and then we are just doing that thread straight, and then we just measure the perimeter of that shape. So see here, like this way we are measuring the shape which is made by curved line. Now, what about the other ways to measure the shape? When the figure is on a unit square paper, at that time we count the number of units, we count the number of lengths along the boundary of that figure. See, and then after in the last we are just doing the total number of units or lengths counted is the perimeter of that figure. See here, this is the figure which is made on the unit square paper, and the one box is equal to, we can say that, 1 unit. Now in this case what we want to do, in this case we are just adding these all the sides. 4 centimeter, 4 unit, plus 5 unit, plus 4 unit, plus 1 unit, plus 3 unit, plus 6 unit, plus 3 units, and then plus 2 units. And after that you are getting the perimeter of this shape. Another one. See here, if this figure is made on this type of unit square paper, then what you want to do, again you have to do the addition of all the numbers, 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, so is equal to, we can say that, 14 square units. Now if the figure is not made on the unit square paper, and if this figure is made like this, then in this case again you want to do the addition of all the sides. How many sides in these shapes? In this shapes there are 5 sides. So we have to just add these 5 numbers. Then we are getting the perimeter of this shape. Now, as we already studied some of the formulas to find out the perimeter of different shape, so let us quick revise these all formula. If we want to find out the perimeter of triangle, then what is the formula to find out the perimeter of triangle? In this case, we are just add all the sides of perimeter, all the sides of triangle. So we can say that the perimeter of triangle is equal to sum of all the sides. Now, what is the perimeter of rectangle? That is the 2 multiplied by, in the bracket, length plus breadth. In this, we are just adding length and breadth in each other, and whatever the answer of the addition, that is multiplied by 2. So, perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 multiplied by length plus breadth. Then perimeter of square is equal to 4 multiplied by side. Now if that shape is not in triangle, is not in the rectangle, and that shape is not in the shape of square, then how we can find out the perimeter of that shape? So we can say that the perimeter of that polygon, perimeter of that shape, in this case you want to do the addition of all the sides. This is the formula. Now the new topic for you, that is the, if some part of the original figure is cut off, it means they were given one original figure to you, and after that some of the portion of that figure is cut off, then you have to find out the perimeter of new figure. So let us start. In this I am giving, this is the original figure, okay, and the measurement of this figure is 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter. So what is the perimeter of this original figure? So the perimeter of the original figure, we can say that 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter. So 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 3 9, and 9 plus 3 12 centimeter. Now from this figure I just cut some of the part like this. In this figure I just take out one square box. So now you have to find out what is the perimeter of this new shape. So see here, first whenever they were given this type of sums to you, so first of all you have to find out the perimeter of whole shape. So see here, you can see here there are the two parts of this figure. You can see here this part which is darker other than this part. So what do you want to do? First of all you want to find out the perimeter of this shape. So the measurement of this shape is 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 2 centimeter. So now first of all you want to add these 3 units. So it's like this, 2 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 2 centimeter, and after that you have to add 7 centimeter. How this 7 centimeter is come? See here I am just doing the addition of this remaining side, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and this one is 7. So now 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 2, 7 and 7 plus 7, 14 centimeter. So like this way you have to find out the perimeter of new figure. Let us see one another sum. In this also I am giving one figure to you, and from this figure I just cut some of the part of this figure. So the measurement of this figure is 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter and 4 centimeter. So now do the addition of this all the side. So perimeter of this figure is 4 centimeter plus 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter plus 4 centimeter. So 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 4 12 and 12 plus 4, that is the 16 centimeter. Now some of the part of this figure I just cut. So what you want to do? You have to find out just first at perimeter of this whole shape, and the measurement of this whole shape, that is the 4 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 3 centimeter. So first you have to do the addition of this all, and then after you have to add the remaining side, that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the perimeter of this figure is equal to 3 centimeter plus 4 centimeter plus 3 centimeter. So 3 plus 4 7, 7 plus 3 10, 10 centimeter plus 8 centimeter is equal to 18 centimeter. This is the perimeter of the new figure. Now let us see one another example. Here again the perimeter of this all shape is, do the addition of this 4 side, that is the 16 centimeter. Now some of the part just I cut from it. So first of all you have to find out the perimeter of this whole shape. So that is the 2 centimeter. So the addition of this 2 centimeter 4 times, and then you have to add the remaining part. See here, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 2 centimeter. This whole 2 centimeter of this whole part. Now you want to add how many sides? 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 centimeter you have to add 1 time, 2 time, 3 time and 4 time. Why? Because there are the 4 different square. Therefore we are just adding this 4 centimeter 4 times. Now do the addition of this all. 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, and then 8 centimeter plus 16 centimeter is equal to 24 centimeter. Now the new concept and the new things for you. In this you have to guess how many more square of 1 centimeter are required to fill this rectangle. Here I am giving one rectangle, one whole rectangle to you. If you want to complete this whole rectangle, then how many more squares you are needed to complete it? So see here what you want to do. Here you have to complete this whole square and then count the number of square. How many squares are needed? So like this way you are just complete this square. How many parts are needed? Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So see here how many parts of this square are in the color? There are total 10 squares. So we can say that the 10 boxes are needed, are required to complete this box. Let us see one another thing. In this also I am giving one whole rectangle to you and you have to complete. If you want to complete this rectangle, then how many more squares are needed? So first you have to complete it. Here two boxes are needed. Then again here it is 2. So here it is 1 and then again 2. So now do the addition. How many boxes are needed? So just look out this one. How many boxes are in the color? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 boxes are here. So how many boxes are required? So we can say that to complete this one whole rectangle, we are needed more 7 boxes to complete this box. Now what is the area? Now here again we are going to study one of the new topic of your chapter. We can say that the perimeter means fences. Now what is the another name of area? That is the fields. The measure of the surface enclosed by a closed figure is known as its area. If you want to find out the surface of any closed figure, then to measure it, then it is known as its area. The area of the region of any plane figure is the number of unit square that is filled in the interior region completely. Now, if they will draw any of the figure in a square unit paper, and then if you want to find out the area of that figure, then what do you want to do? You have to just count the number of boxes which is inside of that shape. Then it is known as the area of that figure. Whenever you are find out the area of that figure, if the length and breadth of the rectangle are in centimeter, meter or in the kilometer, then whenever you are find out the area of the rectangle, at that time you have to write down this type of unit. If that one is centimeter, then after the answer, after the numerical answer, you want to write down square centimeter. If that unit in meter, then in the answer of area, you have to write down square meter. And if that unit in kilometer, then you have to add square kilometer respectively. Let us see with some of the example. some of the formulas to find out the perimeter of square and to find out the perimeter of rectangle. So see here, this is the formula. If you want to find out the area of square, then what do you want to do? You have to just do the multiplication of side. So we can say that the area of square is equal to side multiplied by side, and the area of rectangle is equal to length multiplied by breadth. These two formula you have to remember. See here, this is the shape of square. So what is the side of this square? That is the 4 centimeter and 4 centimeter. So whenever you have to find out the formula, you have to find out the area of square. Which formula you want to use? You have to write down first side multiply by side. Then what is their side? That is the 4 centimeter and 4 centimeter. So do the multiplication. 4 multiply by 4. So 4 4s are 16 centimeter. You are not supposed to write down only 16 centimeter. Here you are find out their area. That's why you have to write down 16 centimeter square. Or we can say that 16 square centimeter. Let us see. This is the shape of rectangle. The length and breadth respectively is 5 meter and 2 meters. So if you want to find out the area of rectangle, then which formula you want to use? You have to use the formula length multiplied by breadth. So what is the length of this rectangle? 5. What is the breadth? 2. Do the multiplication. 5 2s are, that is the 10 meter. In this you are find out the area, therefore you have to write down the answer in square meter. So you can write down 10 square meter, or we can say that 10 meter square. Let us see more example to find out the area. In this you want to find out the area of rectangle that has the length is 15 centimeter and breadth that is the 5 centimeter. So in this you have to draw first rectangle and then measure, and then you have to write down their measurement, that is the 15 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Now what is the formula to find out the area of rectangle? To find out the area of rectangle, the formula is length multiplied by breadth. So here you have to write down like this. Area of rectangle is equal to, what is your length? 15 centimeter. What is your breadth? 5 centimeter. So do the multiplication of 15 centimeter multiplied by 5 centimeter. First do the multiplication. 15 5s are 75. Here we are find out the area. Therefore we have to write down square centimeter like this. If you do not want to write down this square centimeter, then you have to write down like this. Area of rectangle is equal to 75 centimeter square. Now let us see one another example to find out the area. Find out the area of rectangle that has the measurement is 8 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Here some mistake is there. Here your length is 8 centimeter and the breadth, that is the 3 centimeter. In this you have to find out the area of rectangle. So first you have to write down the formula to find out the area of rectangle, that is the length multiplied by breadth. So the length is 8 meter and the breadth is 3 meter. So 8 multiplied by 3 is equal to 24 square meter. And if you do not want to write down this square meter, then you can write down like this, 24 meter square. Now let us see one another question. In this you have to find out the area of square field and the measurement of this square field is 14 meter. And as you know already, in a square, all the side of this shape is same. So first of all, you have to write down the formula to find out the area of square. So we can say that area of square is equal to side multiplied by side. What is the side of this square? That is the 14 meter. So area of square is equal to 14 meter multiplied by 14 meter. Do the multiplication of 14 into 14. So your answer is 196 and we are find out the area. Therefore we are write down square meter. If you do not want to write down 196 square meter, then we are write down like this 196 meter square. One thing you have to remember that you are not supposed to write down this and this thing both together like this square meter square. You are not supposed to write down like this. This is the wrong way. Either you can write down square meter or either you can write down meter square. The meaning of this both thing is same. Let us see one another example. To find out the area of square whose side is. Here one mistake is that here instead of 14 meter the side is 16 centimeter. So here you have to find out the area of square. So area of square is equal to side multiplied by side and the measurement of side is 16 centimeter into 16 centimeter. Do the multiplication. 16 centimeter multiplied by 16 centimeter is equal to 256 square centimeter. Or we can say that 256 centimeter square. I hope you understand these whole things very easily and clearly. To get more marks, do more and more practice at your home. Thank you.